X Factor number 4. They are a government strike force made up of the most powerful, patriotic, and marketable mutants that will stem the tide of anarchy and make the country safe for democracy. X Factor. When the nation of Krakoa fell, world governments scrambled to enlist mutants into their military. Needing an edge, the U.S. recruited mutants by offering them fame and fortune. Paired with a ragtag assortment of mutants, Havoc has led the X Factor from one death-defying mission to another. Unfortunately, with each adventure, he's found more and more reasons to distrust the program. At the X Factor house, a few notes from management. First, it looks like Cyber's going to be out for a while, so they're bringing in temporary replacement, a teleportation mutant. God, what I'd give to be a teleportation mutant. Right, I'd bet you on your loses the moment things went sideways. Cecilia, ClickLock wants you to start using a code name, preferably something that slaps with the 18 to 25s. They want me to change my name? Well, at least they didn't make you get face tattoo removal. I'll relay your feedback, Pyro. And finally, we got a mission to rescue some scientists. That sounds perfect. After last week, I could really use a softball mission. Where are the scientists located? The center of Earth, Frenzy. Crap in a hat. Meeting adjourned. Every second counts, and lives are at stake. This is why you joined X Factor. Actually, I joined X Factor to get over a relationship. I joined to promote my romance novels. Cecilia looks at her phone and she receives a message from Oscar. He really needs to tell her something. So, where's the loner mutant? He's meeting us at the launch site. Granny, I want you to sit this one out. It's too dangerous. I welcome death. I appreciate the positive attitude, but we're going deep beneath the surface of the Earth. So what if we get buried down there? And you can't die. Oh, I hadn't considered that. Oh my. Alamo Gordo, Superbore, New Mexico. From the X-Jet lands. Mr. Havoc, I'm Mrs. Lucy Greaves. I'm in charge of the Ori, the last science vessel. This is not nearly enough time to prepare your crew for a mission of this complexity, so please pay attention. As you perhaps know, the Earth's mantle is not completely sound. There are subterranean caverns, pockets hollowed out by ancient flows of magma. We sent a team of 2 scientists down to Superbore toward the Earth's core, but we believe their vessel was lost in one of these caverns. Luckily, we have a backup vessel which to retrieve them. Any questions? In these caverns, will there be decent lighting? Decent what? It's just, we're supposed to make ClickLock videos. All of our mission is part of our job. Wow, just wow. You're determined to die horribly, aren't you? Well, thank you for your service. Your other crew members are already on board. If you ask me, you should only send teleportation mutants. Whoever it is, I hope they can teleport others too. I'm primarily looking forward to the lack of cell phone service. Oscar! Hi, Cecilia. This is sort of what I need to talk to you about. Wait, I've decided to take a personal day. Sit down, Reyes. We're about to drop. Whoosh! The new X-Force team begins their descent towards the center of the Earth. Oi, what's it with the Kowo over there? I'm pretty sure that's your ex-boyfriend. Cecilia, I can explain. Save it, Wintergeist. Wintergeist? I'd kill to have that code name. Like that. You can explain why you ghosted me. You can explain why everyone at my favorite kombucha bar has seen me sobbing. You can explain why you never introduced me to your parents or your friends. Maybe 100 miles down below the surface of Earth, far away enough, you're willing to be seen with me. It's not like that. It was never like that. You think I can have his name after she kills him? See the Superbore heading down the tracks. It looks like the tracks are about to end. Stop! 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 Scream! Aye! What the? You okay, Marie Carey? What the bloomin' was that? Please stop. I think I know where the Ori derailed. We don't know what we're dealing with here. Frenzy, Pyro, you're with me. Cecilia, set up a medical bay. Oscar, you stay with Cecilia. Oh, well that's just dumplings. We're out of communication range, so if anything happens to the nematode, teleport to the surface. We'll be back before the oxygen runs out. Oxygen? Nothing reminds you of how little this world wants us here, quite like going deep underground. It's thousands of degrees centigrade. There's no breathable air, no water. The Superbore drops an atmospheric control bomb to add oxygen into the environment. Did it work? We're still alive. Pyro lights off his gear, letting him know that he has oxygen. Oxygen! Noise! Looks like you came in handy after all. Is that a backhanded compliment? If I die, please don't make any puns about me. There is no sign of Ori in these parts of the cavern, illuminated by lava flow, so we had to look elsewhere, which raised its own questions. You seem worried, boss. I am. If the Ori came down here, then where is it? Cecilia, having a heart-touching conversation, he let her know why he wasn't able to talk to her, why he could never tell her about his secrets. He would lose her forever. After Krakoa had fallen, he had went to go work with X-Term, a terrorist mutant group. Until one day they had him do the unthinkable and they wanted him to kill children, and he had to stop. And when he did, they sent people to kill his parents and all of his loved ones. That's why he couldn't let anyone know that he was in love with Cecilia, or they would have killed her too. Jump back to the X-Force team. They found the wreckage of the Ori, or at least a piece of it. Hey boss, found the Ori. It's smaller than I imagined. An automated drill team had laid tracks designed to allow the Ori to traverse these pockets, these caverns. The reason the Ori had derailed was because these creatures had eaten the tracks. Watch out, they feed on metal! And the reason they couldn't find the Ori was because they had eaten that too. And we found the missing scientists just in time to die with them. We see the underground spider creatures reach the Superboy. They're about to attack him. The X-Force team is battling the spider invaders. How about that, little scarecrow? Thud! Vroom! That doesn't even make sense. I'm going with it anyway!
These are extreme morphals. They live in lava. You're not going to hurt them with fire.
Havoc tries to hail the ship, but no one's responding to them. They're too busy in their own conversations. The metal-eating spider creatures break into the nematode, trying to get a piece of it. As they attack both Cecilia and Oscar, she blocks him, letting him know that he needs to teleport out of there. For the winter guys, Oscar is in love with Cecilia, and he teleports outside of the ship to distract all the spider creatures, luring them away. But one comes up right behind him, Karam! Knocking him down. Ugh! Havoc comes in to save the day. I got this. Karam! Kid's in bad shape. Atmospheric control bomb is wearing out. We need to get on board before we're all dead. Outside temperatures are over 1,000 degrees. We're never going to make it with the gaping hole in the ship. Pyro, can you channel your flame into a welding art? Crikey, shit, boss, why? The ship is fully repaired with the Ori's piece welded to it. For a while it seemed like we were dead and buried, which sounds so final. But speaking as someone who was recently both, I can assure you that it's not. Not when so much of the world is dead in plain sight. So much of what we bury was never really dead. We see Cecilia kiss Oscar, and everybody on Click Clock is mad that no one died. Next, death comes for X Factor. The mercenaries called X-Term besiege the team's headquarters with mutant human relations on the brink. X Factor will have to choose a side, and one member of the team won't survive. Let's see what happens on the next episode of X Factor number 5.